every day, one by one, I'm gonna try every recipe of Laura, starting from the very beginning. Come, join me on my challenge. Let's go! Hi everyone! My name is Ruta and welcome to the 206th day of my challenge, which I've decided will be a little bit special, and I will try out one of you guys' suggestions because I've actually compiled quite a long list of those. So randomly I picked out one recipe and it will be buffalo chicken burgers today. I'm sure I will be really thankful to you, Sonia, in the very end, but before that I will have to do so much because in the original recipe Laura uses some ready store-bought products, which makes this recipe actually really quick and easy if you have those. If you don't, like me today, it will be a little bit longer and I will use way more ingredients just because I will make a couple of things from scratch. So, without talking too much, because I will do that, I have a cheat note. I need to mention so many things. First, ground chicken. I really didn't think that I will have problem with this ingredient. Really, it didn't even cross my mind. But when I went on to search for it, I couldn't really find any ground chicken whatsoever. You can buy different parts of chicken or the whole chicken, but you cannot find it ground. And I couldn't persuade anyone to do that for me. So I have a lot of chicken fillets. And I have a food processor and a big hope that it will work out somehow in the very end. So that's one. Two, actually is kind of boasting because I really thought that this ingredient will be something I will not be able to find just because it's so specific, so, I don't know, complicated. And I even went and bought normal burger buns, but this recipe calls for mini burger buns. And when I was having breakfast 2 days ago, I looked at this bread and it just dawned on me, if I divide these are little mini burger buns, so fancy me will be using burger buns, mini burger buns today. Okay, and the next two things, big two groups, are buffalo sauce and ranch dressing, which Laura uses. Now these are the things I couldn't find, so I will make them from scratch, which I cannot believe I will do that in one video. I'm starting quite early, so I'm hoping by the time of dinner this will be ready. So for buffalo sauce, and I'm talking about this because I will be using substitutions in substitutions, and whenever that happens I like to mention it in advance. So in buffalo sauce you need hot pepper sauce, and I couldn't really find the pepper part. However, I saw this one bottle, it said hot tomato sauce, but then it had some peppers on the picture, so I grabbed that. It will be good. It will be good for me. I will have buffalo sauce today. And for the ranch dressing, there are two ingredients which I will use substitutions for, namely sour cream. And whenever recipe calls for sour cream, whenever I'm in Iran and I cannot find it, I just use plain yogurt instead. So that's what I'm gonna do. And for the dried chives, which are also called in the ranch dressing recipe, I will use green onion. Because I googled and they said that in some situations you can do that, so this will be that situation. And whenever you do that, oh, and that's totally my dishwasher. Sorry about that, I forgot to pause it. So anyways, whenever you're doing that, that is substituting dry herbs with fresh ones or vice versa, you want to keep ratio 1 to a third. One being fresh ones and dried ones being a third. Oh my goodness, if you're tired of listening, just think, I'm tired of talking. So anyways, that's everything I wanted to mention, and now I'm rolling my sleeves on because I have work to do. So let's go over the ingredients and let's get started. We're gonna need 1.4 kilos of ground chicken, 12 mini burger buns, third of a cup of breadcrumbs, 2 cloves of garlic, grated, 6 grams of fresh parsley, chopped, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, salt and pepper, and some buffalo sauce for serving, which I'm gonna make from 180 grams of hot sauce, 100 grams of butter, 1.5 tablespoons of white vinegar, quarter of a teaspoon of Worcester sauce, quarter of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, eighth of a teaspoon of garlic powder, and salt. And for the coleslaw, I'm gonna use 60 grams of carrot, shredded, and 200 grams of cabbage, thinly sliced, and then 60 grams of celery, finely diced, and some ranch dressing, which again, I'm gonna make from 240 grams of mayo, 140 grams of sour cream, 2 grams of green onion, chopped, half a teaspoon of dried parsley, half a teaspoon of dried dill, quarter of a teaspoon of garlic powder, quarter of a teaspoon of onion powder, eighth of a teaspoon of salt, and eighth of a teaspoon of ground black pepper. The hardest part of the recipe, well, for me at least, is done. That is, all of the ingredients are ready, and I will start with the ranch dressing because I will need to put it into the fridge for at least 30 minutes, so I feel it's quite sensible to start with it. So I will take all of the ingredients for it and basically just mix them together. So that's mayo, sour cream, green onion, and a bunch of spices. Now let's see, do you remember what it was? Parsley, dill wheat, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and pepper. Good job. So I'm gonna take everything now and just mix together. Okay, and now I will cover it with some plastic wrap and put it into the fridge for at least 30 minutes. And now I will pretty much do the exact same thing to the buffalo sauce, except now I will put all of the ingredients for it into the pot as I will go to the stove and cook it a little bit. So I will take, this is like a memory game. Okay, I will take the hot sauce. Did you see? I didn't use the pepper because this is the hot sauce. I will use the hot sauce. I will take the butter. What was here? White vinegar, Worcester sauce. I believe this was cayenne pepper, garlic powder. I'm gonna season it, completely guessing, with some salt, and then, as I mentioned, go to the stove to cook it up. And now over medium heat, while constantly whisking, I will bring this mixture to a boil. And once boiling, I will turn up the heat, and that will be it. Ranch dressing done, buffalo sauce done, and boy does my kitchen smell spicy right now. So now I can proceed with the recipe, or actually start it, and I will do that by making the chicken burgers themselves. So I will take the chicken, which, by the way, look, it worked out! Isn't that great? Then I will take parsley, garlic, breadcrumbs. I'm gonna season everything very well with salt and pepper, and then using my hands I'm gonna mix until everything is nicely combined. Okay, I think maybe it's mixed up. Man, is this sticky! So sticky. So now I will divide it into 12 equal parts and form patties while making a little indent in the center of one side of each patty. And then I will pat myself on the back for doing this sticky job. Okie doke, and the very last bit of preparation before coming really close to the finish line is the coleslaw salad. Now, I think I forgot to mention that this actually was also a store-bought like coleslaw mixture that Laura used, but as I couldn't really find, I made up the amounts, and well, the total amount is the same, don't get me wrong, but I think it's pretty much what she used. I mean, it's carrot and the cabbage. How different can it be? So I'm gonna take this, add to this huge bowl together with the celery and the ranch dressing, which after taking it out from the fridge after 30 minutes exactly, not more, I took only half of it because the amount I made is double, but I'm worried not because I put the rest to the fridge, which basically means I will be able to make the same thing once again, which I have a feeling this will turn out really good. This has so many spices and I'm a sucker of things that have lots and lots of things in them, spices and whatnot, so I have high hopes for this thing. So now I will put everything to this huge bowl because if I try to mix in this one, I think it would be quite difficult, but in this one, my favorite biggest bowl I own, it will be really easy to mix, which I will do until everything is really nicely combined. Okay, the very last thing to do. I'm like already finishing up. So, to this large non-stick skillet, I'm gonna add my olive oil. And for now, I will put it back because I'm really afraid I will spill it. I will preheat it over medium-high heat, and once the oil is hot, I'm gonna add my chicken burgers and cook for 4 minutes on both sides. I will cook only 3 right now. I'm planning to cook 3 tomorrow, and I think I will freeze the rest for some awesome dinner sometime in the future. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm so excited to try it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here's how the assembly should go. Take a chicken burger, dip it into the buffalo sauce, then put it on the bottom part of the bun, top it with a little bit of coleslaw salad. My mouth is watering like crazy. Put the top bun on and dig in. As I said myself, let's dig in. Which one? Oh, this one for sure. And as my husband is eagerly waiting for this dinner, I feel like I should somehow prepare for the mess to come. I will try to make this as short as possible though. We all know I have trouble doing that, but okay. I'm a bit afraid that this will be a bit spicy, so I do have water there. I remember you suggested milk or yogurt or something like that, but hey, this is dinner. I have stuff. I feel all over my face. This is spicy. But oh, it's coming. I wanted to say manageable. Do I have stuff all over my face? I feel I do, but oh, okay. This is spicy. Well, it should be. It's hot sauce, cayenne pepper. What else? Ooh, but the coleslaw. Okay, one thing I learned I have no idea how to use this thing. Things kept falling. I want to try coleslaw a bit more. This is a bit spicy for me. No celery next time. I'm still not completely friends with it. I shouldn't use tolerate, but I quite like it in soups and stews and whatnot, because they kind of lose their taste, I guess. I don't know. They give the taste and it's yummy, but like this, but the dressing, so good. Okay, I'm a bit afraid to take the second bite because my mouth is burning. I read that buffalo sauce is spicy, but man, it is really spicy. This is really good. If you like spicy food, I love the chicken burger. I'll just, I think, dip a bit less next time into the buffalo sauce, but all in all, this is a great dinner and I have to run. So, okay, I will put this here because this actually holds very nicely. I thought it will drop all over the place, but no. Look how cute. Oh, and another thought. I don't think you really need the mini burger buns because the patties are quite big. I mean, like normal, I feel like. So anyways, these will be my 2 cents for this recipe. Thank you, Sonia, again for suggesting it to me. This was really fun. It went a bit slightly faster than I anticipated, but still, when you're making things from scratch, it does take time, but now I feel proud of myself. I made it all myself. Okay, so if you want, go check the original recipe by Laura there. As always, you can find the written recipe in both American and the metric systems in the description box down below. I'm making myself all covered in, I don't even know, is it ranch dressing or buffalo sauce? I think the mixture. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and like it, because then I know you liked it and it makes me so happy. And thank you so much for watching. If you have any suggestions for some recipes I should try, maybe you were eyeing some recipe for some time but not really sure about it, I can definitely try it out sometime in the future, so don't forget to leave that in the description box. I got used to saying description box so much. In the comments down below. Okay, now I really have to go because someone wants his dinner. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!